Hey guys, I'm Lisa Formica.
And I'm Eric Formica. Hello and welcome to our first episode of Going Postal. It's our new video newsletter about all things postal. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the new move update standards from the USPS. And Lisa here did a phone interview with Michelle Kirkpatrick from the USPS where she goes over these new updates and how you can stay in compliance. Lisa?
Okay, so here we go.
We have Michelle Kirkpatrick from the United States Postal Service on the phone to tell us a little bit more about the move update. Michelle, welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about your background with the post office?
Yes, I've been in the Postal Service for 24 years. Started off as a clerk, and I worked in retail as a sales associate and the lead sales associate. I've been in the business mail entry office for the last 4 years, and been on a detail with the headquarters working with the Postal One system. I just came back from that. I've been there for the last 4 months.
Well, we're very happy because you have tons of experience, so you can help us all understand the move update a little bit better. Tell us a little bit about what the move update is and what it's meant to accomplish.
The move update, we try to eliminate the mail that we forward or return in waste. We require that the mailer update their address list. We have a correct address that ensures that the customer gets their mail, and that's what we want to do. We want to give the best service possible.
Tell us what mailers need to do to qualify for the move update, because there are some choices. So we'd like to understand how that's all going to work. You have some pre-mailing choices and some post-mailing choices.
Right. We have two alternate methods for pre-mailing. We have the NCOA link, change of address, and we have the fast forward.
With the NCOA, do you recommend the 48 months, or will the 18 months be sufficient to qualify?
They could use either.
Let's talk about the post-mailing solution.
We have the address correction service in one code, which is really great with the intelligent barcode mail because that's a hot ticket. We want to really try to get them to use that because it really defines where the mail is going, at what stages, when it's entered, and the machines it's going through, all the way up till it reaches the customer.
How about the other endorsements that you can use?
Return service requested. There's no charge for that for the first class and priority mail. With that, no forwarding, only return it.
What about standard mail? Is there no charge for standard mail?
The standard mail is charged a single piece rate.
For return?
For return, right. The appropriate single piece rate, and that's in our quick service guide. No forwarding, only return. New address notification provided. Mail piece returned with new address or reason for non-delivery attached. For priority mail and first class is no charge. For standard mail, appropriate single piece, first class or priority price charge. This is effective September 11th, and this is in the quick service guide, our newest, latest quick service guide.
Is that available online?
Yes. The address service requested, that's forwarding and returning the mail. The service requested for priority, first class mail, and standard mail is forwarded with no charge.
And then when you get an address that's over 13 months old, you're going to be charged a fee. Right.
They're going to charge a fee for the standard mail as weighted fee by the weight of the mail piece. Return service requested, priority first class mail is no charge. And for standard mail is the appropriate single piece fee weight of a first class or priority mail to return.
And then change service requested?
Change service requested, get notified of the new address. You can get that electronically, which is we would copy the mail piece and put the new address on there, and is an 8-cent fee for that. It's a charge of 8 cents for the electronic for first class and 25 cents for standard.
What do you do with the mail that has a bad address? Does it get destroyed because it says no forwarding or return?
It's destroyed.
Forwarding service requested.
Forwarding service requested. A new address notification is provided only with return. And first class is forwarded with no charge. And also standard mail is forwarded with no charge. And that's for up to a year. After a year, first class is no charge and there's a weighted fee for standard mail.
If you don't use an endorsement, what happens then?
No endorsement is handled by the class of mail. If it's first class, it's forward service requested. We would forward the mail first class. And if it's standard, we dispose of it. Take the same action for first class. We take the same action as we would do for forwarding service requested.
Let me ask you a little bit more about the address change service.
Okay.
Because if you use that manually, it's pretty expensive. It's 25 cents per piece to get an electronic notice and 50 cents each to get a manual notice. I'm talking for standard. If you use it in conjunction with the Intelligent Mail barcode, you really get a bargain there.
Right. The first 2 notices for first class are free, and the first 2 notices for standard is 3 cents each.
And we use ACS, Address Change Service, in conjunction with the new Intelligent Mail barcode. We have to send the mail pieces to Memphis for approval, 50 samples. Does this have to be done once mailing that a mailer does for every different type of mailing?
No, just once.
Just once.
Yes.
Okay. So once the mailer's set up with identification number, and once they send in their samples just once, they're good to go for the rest of the time. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about the penalty for mailers that don't meet the requirements, because you have to do one of these choices every 95 days. If mailers do not follow the processes for the move update, what are the penalties, and how will you determine those? How will you know if mailers are not complying?
Documentation that they must bring to the mailer. This is a form that's showing that they are certified, that they did have their update.
So they have to submit a form, or they can use one of the service endorsements.
Right. And if it hasn't been done, if they don't have that documentation, then they have to pay the single piece rate, because they're doing this to get the discount.
In other words, if somebody's getting standard mail rates and mailing at, say, 20 cents each, and they don't have the document that says their list was NCOA'd, or they don't have one of the service endorsements on the envelope, they have to pay full rate, 40
Full rate.
Thanks, Michelle. We really appreciate all the great information.
Thank you, Lisa. And we have tons of information on our website.
Give us the best place to go for information. Would it be RIB?
I would think RIB, because it has a wealth of information on there.
And that is www.ribbs.usps.gov.
Right.
And on the left side gives you all the choices.
All the choices.
For everything that the post office is working on, right?
All the RIB links, yes. Information about CAS, the fast forward, you have something there. And Guide to Intelligent Mail for letters and flat, Intelligent Mail barcode for mail pieces. RIBs is one of the best tools we have.
I'll just give the site for the quick service guide, which explains all of the service endorsements.
They use the USPS.gov. They can go under Postal Explorer and get that information also.
All right, Michelle, thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, guys, we hope you found that video helpful. If you have any other questions, you can email us at goingpostal@fmidm.com. Also, check out the websites at the end of the video. They'll be really helpful for you.
Thanks a lot, Lisa. And now it's time for our next segment, Will It Mail? Will It Mail? We have a 2x4 here, simple 2x4 that we've cut down. We've looked through the DMM, and per all the DMM specs, this qualifies as an outside parcel. We've fixed the correct postage, we have an address, a return address, and now we're going to mail it and see if it comes back to us. Now, this segment of Going Postal, we want to know your suggestions or thoughts for anything that you want to see if it'll mail. This can be a direct mail package or just a single piece that you're wondering if it'll get through the mail stream correctly. So contact us at goingpostal@fmidm.com with any of your suggestions for the next Will It Mail.